Hello winners, welcome to this daily setup with Eivind Bydall, 25th of November 2020. I'm just going to go very quick through everything. I think I've done quite good during the live today. If you weren't there, I guess you can watch it. Just play through whatever nonsense I've said, and just saying that if price does not come down here tomorrow, I will see that we will then be, well, if there is a central pivot here, then we'll be most likely to hit M2 on daily the next day before heading higher, which is the example of that. The example of that is this one, for example. Next day then comes down to M2 or even lower the next day before it goes up. Just have that in mind, just in case. Another one is here, does then come down to almost to S1 the next day, even though it's the same level. It doesn't matter really, but it's just point of information. We're now going higher, so there is not really any interest here so far. Might be looking for that, so if you are awake, you can maybe look for a pullback on these prices, though it's very high. I do admit that, so might be everyone's cup of tea, but if you have a couple of minutes extra, I guess. Euro dollar is breaking higher now. I don't know if it's going to break above 1900 today or tomorrow in London, but of course coming back to this price, and I forgot to say that price again. So this price is 73.40. I did mention today, I don't know where it was, between 73.20 and 40, and we got that during the day. This is 18.74. If price comes there, cool. If it doesn't, no bother. Pound dollar seems to be okay, moving higher still, even though we have hit profit target for the week. Did actually now come back down to its target, so it seems like this one is going to just go. But if you got it, that's okay. But it's still also is still the learning points of going higher. We're still going higher. So if that wasn't your entry, then I think there might be some for you. Remember pullback and the low of the morning at around 7 or 8 a.m. here, give or take my time. Then you have to do your calculations of where your time is, and then remember the pullback that might happen. So this is at 8 a.m. and the pullback might happen at around 2 p.m. Just have that in mind, because that's what's really happening. If New York is high, it might run it down, and I did that a couple of times as well. And then if New York opens low, it will take it higher. But here we have the 10 a.m. pullback. Have that in mind that also that happens. So recap that London can be low. There is normally a pullback at 10 a.m. give or take, 10, 11, and then the top is normally at London, New York open. For New Zealand, I did a blunder here. I tried to find that price, but then I forgot to counter for the spread, and I got an entry up here instead. And let's see if it saves me, or if that's or if it's just the poorest thing I've ever done. And I thought about having an entry here earlier today, but I didn't take it because I took it on Euro. Euro had a nice one. That's a good one. And Australia had a good one. So I took those ones. But New Zealand, nah, didn't really. So maybe that's punished me now. But other than that, cool. There's the Australia cat up here and then downwards. Which price is that? That is 20, 30, 27, 28. And New Zealand was very close at 69.66. Okay, cool. Same thing here. Okay, just goes, cool. Then we have to, if it goes so fast, we can't really cope up with it. We just go back to support and resistance. Support and resistance, all right? It all depends. This is actually increasing in volume now, so if it goes away, all right. but still support and resistance, mate. That's all. If not, I hope you know how to use the pivot points. 24, 76.60. Pound yen was at that price. I'd open to maybe you got that one, 39.50. And New Zealand yen didn't get it. So, hope that was quick and fast enough for you. Since I already talked so much about it, we're still just buying into every day as we're going higher, as we're making breakouts higher. I really hope that Eurodollar does something here now. I also think we still can do that. And as I also showed in the live session, that's a 200 EMA kind of a thing, so it just pushes the price upwards more than anything else. Okay, for tomorrow, risks for tomorrow, we need FX straight for that. So we have the governor, NCD speech, durable goods, non-defense, core is important. GDP, not really, that's just 3 months ago. And FOMC meeting minutes and the trade balance. Alright, so that's for tomorrow. I think that's alright. And yeah, happy trading. Don't risk money you cannot afford to lose. And I hope you are in some of these trades that goes higher now. I hope that you got some entries here somewhere and that you are making money as we go up. Because this was our plan all the way. Might have been a bit rookie, might have been a bit losses and some break-evens along the way. And yeah, oh sorry, gold. This one seems to be, could have bouncing off, but I don't know. Hoping, that's maybe a hope. I also think that we could also just be bouncing off until tomorrow and then sell off in London, as we did here. So yeah, nothing else. Watch out for London Open tomorrow and see if we then move lower. I think this seems like that's really the time of the day. It really pushes us lower. And US oil, really high, good ending of the day. Pull back to 44.20, going higher. And Euro New Zealand, coming back up to sell it again. Goal. Seems like a good one here. Other than that, thank you guys for joining, and I see you tomorrow.